taken, but there's something here if I'm not mistaken. Usual feeling is just unimpressed, but I'm scared just to ask you if you're not taken. I need everything in front of me. I'll breathe to give you what you want from me. A little bit of time, now we get so true. That little bit of time I wanna spend with you. I know you're right for me. I know, don't hide from me. You got good energy, so don't waste it away now, mama. Never really spun like this, creeping through my mind all night and day. I watch you like you're on my wrist. Come over, I need you right away. Never really spun like this, creeping through my mind all night and day. I watch you like you're on my wrist. Come over, I need you right away. Too old to be hiding our feelings, too young to just know what is right to say, too smart to be walking on ceilings, too soon to just go and celebrate. This shit is good, this shit is good though. I wanna savor everything it's good for. God came for you, God came but no need for you to do anything but get to know me now. You're right for me, I know, don't hide from me. You got good energy, so don't waste it away now, mama. Never really spun like this, creeping through my mind all night and day. I watch you like you're on my wrist. Come over, I need you right away. Never really spun like this, creeping through my mind all night and day. I watch you like you're on my wrist. Come over, I need you right away, right away, right away. Come over, I need you right away, right away, right away. Come over, I need you right away.
Hey y'all, how y'all doing this lovely Friday night? Hello, my replay gang. Hello, my bush babies. And hello to the people that's here live in the chat. What's up, Spice? What's up, Summer? So, we have to finish our series with Nature Nut and his downfall. And this video is a continuance from Hood Horrors. He's getting the views, but we got to get him the subscribers too. If you don't have Hood Horrors, go check him out. Make sure you put combination in there, right? So we're gonna get started on this. This will be part 5. Let's go.
I'll be able to comment on my page if you do not have the Christ at the end of your name. If I feel that you have the Christ at the end of your name and you're still being disrespectful, you're going to be blocked. We are creating a learning environment and getting rid of people, things that no longer serve us.
Portia, do you want me to come down to Mexico? Because you know I will.
Within the first week of joining Carbonation, Aya had blocked all of her family members from her social media. With the help of young Pharaoh, Aya's sister will be able to get in touch with her through Instagram.
This decision I made for me. People need to get on with their lives and let me live my own life. I'm not in you guys' business, and so why are you in mine? When I was there in Babylon, I barely even talked to you guys in the first place.
Oh my God. I have receipts where you talk to me every day. What are you talking about?
It really doesn't even matter. We just don't have anything to talk about. You are very disrespectful.
For what? Okay, so what have I been disrespectful with?
I want to talk to you. The messages that you send are disrespectful. You know what you wrote to me. This is my life here. There's only one person that's in charge of this body, and that's me.
Natreboy.
Why are you just now speaking like this? You never spoke like this before.
The keys on your phone is because you feel in a certain way.
If you want to come back home, I will send for you. I'm just letting you know that. If you want me to take care of you, I would. No, hold on. Let me finish. I'll let you speak. Just let me finish. Because this is not forever. I'm going to just let you know this is not forever. When you want to live your own life, you're going to live your own life. But you've been disrespectful since you left. You act like you don't even have a family. Well, how are you here, Portia? You're not made out of dirt. You're not made out of dirt. How are you here?
Do you know my age?
Huh?
Do you know my age?
Y'all don't talk about age. I've seen your teachings. Y'all don't talk about
31 years.
I thought y'all not supposed to talk about your age. That's Babylonian. Isn't that Babylonian terms when you talk about your age?
I said 31 years young. What else? Are we done here?
Yo, what's wrong with you? Like,
are we done here?
I try my best. I'm trying to help you. Okay, but like I said, whenever you're ready to come home, I will send for you.
I am home.
How long is that gonna last?
Forever. I'm at home. I left myself.
A couple of months before Aya joined,
Hey, Vicky.
Natreboy started referring to himself as God. But as time progressed, his followers started to believe it.
These people are extras in the movie. All of them, they're soulless. Their souls with me forever. They're all computers. They're all programs, my nigga. This shit is funny.
You went from saying that I'm your higher self to I'm your master teacher, which is essentially a higher ranking than you are, right? In the group.
Who am I? The Honorable Master Teacher Natreboy, Commander-in-Chief of the Earthplane, my higher self.
And you went from master teacher to God.
I know that I'm Jesus. I know that I came here to be Jesus because of my message and what's coming to me and what I'm doing and what I have a desire to do and what I'm trying to do.
By the time Aya came along, no longer were Carbonation members only to stand at attention when he came into their presence, but now they were expected to kneel whenever they approached him and bow whenever they walked away. Pee-wee was kicked out of the group around the same time that these new practices were being implemented.
In the very beginning of me and Moose's relationship, we had many separations, and Natreboy was always persistent in, you guys are not good for each other, and he would always split us up. I was fighting him on the fact that I couldn't be with Musa. I wanted to be with him so bad, and Natreboy was like, well, then you gotta go, because y'all can't be together. Long story short, that's when I got kicked out.
Natural and Sky would leave shortly after Pee-wee. Knowing Natreboy's past actions of taking other members' women, when Natural saw him having a private conversation with Sky, he confronted him about it.
I'm like, yo, what you have? Came over. He said, matter of fact, we about to have a group discussion about this anyway. So I was like, I bet I ain't have nothing to worry about. Somebody asked me, what do you think that meeting is about involving your wife? And I'm like, I don't know. Natreboy probably being King Dingaling.
When I was in a meeting with her, he was talking to my soldiers, telling them shit like, yeah, he over there being King Dingaling.
Somebody must have told him, like, yo, this nigga referred to you as King Dingaling. So he looked at me and he was like, King Dingaling?
He was quiet as shit. He was humble as fuck. He was like, nah, it's all good.
But what basically happened when he was having a meeting with my wife is he was basically telling her, like, yo, why don't you be with me? Because the reason you attracted to Natural is because he has my mind. So he's a filter of me. So why don't you come straight to the source? But she wasn't jacking that. She was like, yeah, that shit sound good, but I'm for him. He and I had established that previously. But I didn't know, like, he had an ulterior motive. Like, he's like, yeah, you could bring a nigga, but that's gonna be mine. But I ain't really, honestly, I didn't think that. In his mind, he's like, all these women come for me. They come through y'all, but they come for me. But I guess that bruised his ego when she stood up and she was like, nah, I ain't for you. I'm for Natural. But in that moment, he said, matter of fact, she got to go. So what you gonna do? You ready to dip?
I gave him an ultimatum. You can continue the kingdom or you can leave the ship.
And in that moment, I just thought about it and I just shook my head like, yo, what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna continue to ignore the signs. I said, yeah, I am ready to dip.
That nigga left with her like a bitch.
Around the same time as Natural and Sky left the group, Natreboy was facing an overwhelming amount of backlash online. The two main people leading the charge were Young Pharaoh and Ashe Divine.
I know what he's doing. It's like a spider in a spider web. He's making the shit look silky, then you get caught in it, and he comes suck your fluids out. It's like he's putting up this image of I'm in nature and I'm doing this, that, and the third. And what you're doing is you placating on people who really trying to better themselves, and then you get them into your grasp.
You fucking have sex in front of your son. You let your son touch you. You know what I'm saying? Like, I draw the line at that shit. That's fucking pedophilia.
Now, this is why I worry for them girls. Because this is what Natreboy did to his baby mother. You see this? Both her eyes are shut. You see the knot on her shit, right? If one of y'all decide y'all want to come back, you can DM me or Ashe, and we'll help y'all come the fuck back home, to y'all families. Because at the end of the day, this shit might be entertainment for the average motherfucker, but we real people.
You was a stupid motherfucker. You was a fucking weirdo. You was a dirty motherfucker, and you playing all these games for no motherfucking reason.
What he has done is he has taken his sickness, packaged it into a spiritual doctrine, and gave it to a group of stupid motherfuckers. And so what he does, he tries to get you to put his flaws off to the side by convincing you that you share the same flaws as him. And so he has literally turned these motherfuckers into psychotic patients just like him. This is why he calls them reflection.
What's going on, Reflection? Peace. What's good? What y'all see me going through right now is what each and every one of you will have to go through if you want to take the narrow path. I'm just doing it in the public. I'm doing it. My life is public, and I'm a prime example for anybody coming from where I come from about what's going to happen to you on your journey. Like recently, I seen my lower self put a picture of my child's Osiris's mother with her black eye, with her eye busted. I was drinking liquor. I was out in the street. I was being reckless, and I was facing 10 years for that. 10 years. But they bring it up like it's who I am now. People don't understand I wasn't always woke. I was a product of my environment. I didn't have a mother or father. I come from I came from the muck of the United States government when they woman before. You know why? Because I'm an alpha male, and in my lower self, I wanted to dominate everything. I didn't just hit women. They only showing you some of what my past was. I had an anger problem. I hit niggas too. I did things that I'm not proud of, because I was dumb, deaf, and blind. But I overcame those things. I'm gonna get judged by what I overcame already. You're showing videos of my past and trying to make it seem like it's me now. That's evil. See, it's easier to be like, show all my flaws, my personal flaws, and say, look what's wrong with him. To distract you from the message that I bring. Fine, hate Natreboy. I still know that I'm Jesus.
It was a rough first month for Aya after joining Carbonation. The online critics of Natreboy had nicknamed her Beloved, and she was being criticized daily on social media.
I was getting a lot of messages in my inbox with negativity. For you to say that I'm mentally retarded, I'm not mentally retarded. And nobody here is mentally retarded. I left Isaiah in Babylon. You know what I'm saying? It was very hard for me to leave him. My reality set it up so that I had time spent with him in order to nurture him and put things into his head, into his being that will build him up. It was actually preparing him for my departure. At the end of the day, everybody has to go. You logged into this world by yourself. You log out of it by yourself. I don't know why people don't understand that. So when I made the decisions to leave, it was for my betterment and for the betterment of humanity. I know that he knows that I love him. I love you. And I had instilled that in him early on. So now it is his time, his journey to pick up his arm. And now he's going to have to walk. He's going to have to live out his astrological program. And these things are only going to make him strong.
But beyond the online attacks, there was also turmoil brewing within the group. Once again, Eliana was struggling with polygamy, but she was mostly uncomfortable with Aya in particular.
She had the feeling that Aya didn't like her from the beginning, from the very beginning.
When I was talking to her on the phone the very first time we was introduced to each other, he asked me how I felt about her, and I said, I think that she is not your wife.
She came in with this competitive attitude. She's seen.
I know what you meant, Vic. I said the same thing. I knew what you meant, because he made a pact with God, right? And he believed in God, and he made a pact with God. He made a covenant with God. And he asked God, if you get me out of this sentence, and it was 10 years, if you get me out of this sentence, I will never abuse or hit enough. I won't harm women again. He broke that pact with God. And not only did he break the pact with God, he thought he was going to become God. At that point, nothing he was doing could save him from that pact. Same way in life, right? He had a 6-year run. He thought he was getting away from that pact he made with God. Don't matter if you believe, don't believe. We're talking about he believed, and it was his pact he made with God. So just for mocking him, he gave him life. And then on top of that, the 10 years that he was supposed to get, he gave him and 10 years. So not only did he get life, he got the 10 years he was supposed to get. That go to show you in life, you get away with nothing. And just because he kept on mocking him, God gave him no parole too. Right? You cannot break a pact and then you mock God on top of that and think you're going to become him and have people calling you God and having no, God said life. God said life. Oh yeah, guys, if you didn't hit that like, Nicole say hit the like. And on behalf of Nicole, being that she don't like her birthday, every season we're gonna say happy birthday to Nicole. So now this is another season. So we're gonna say happy birthday to Nicole. So every month, about 3 or 4 times a month, we're gonna wish Nicole a happy birthday until she decide that she'd like her birthday again, right? So happy birthday, Nicole. Yay! Woohoo! Happy birthday. Now, yes, he did repeatedly break that promise. God kept his promise. God kept his promise and he walked. He walked. Get you. You better get used to it. So it's Nicole's birthday again. And then next week is going to be her birthday again. So once a week, we're going to wish her happy birthday. Right? But he made a pact. And then on top of that, he made these people believe in him. See, God don't play. It don't matter what you guys say and what you guys think, what is right, what is not right. No. God don't play them games. God don't play them games. Karma will happen to them, but they didn't make a pact with God. He made the pact with God. And then he mocked God. They'll get their own set of karma. I don't know what their own set of karma will be, because God does things in his own time, right? In his own time, God does things as he see fit, right? That's right. Oh, you got it, Nick. You got it. That's what I just said. All year round. I got you. I got you. So let's get back into this, okay? But I understood what you said. I knew you meant to put 10, Vicky. I knew you meant it, but you are 100% correct and you right on it like the Green Hornet.
Me and Eliana's bond, she ain't like that. She thought that she was beautiful, that me and her, and she would just take all the attention and whisk me off my feet, and me and her was gonna be together.
After being gone for nearly 2 months, Pee Wee would return to Palenque and continue her relationship with Musa.
Me and Musa are happy. Things are going great. We had a great relationship, and I was excited.
It was around the time of Pee Wee's return that Natreboy would speak to Eliana's father for the first time.
What's going on, Pop? How you doing? I'm Chief. How you feeling? I'm good. How you feeling? Good.
The conversation would start off cordial, but would eventually go left. This will be the beginning of a feud between the two of them that will last for years.
When you think you know everything, there's one thing you're gonna learn. I know that there's one thing you're gonna learn. Difference. You don't understand.
I have something to say.
Right. This one thing you're gonna learn. This one thing you're gonna learn.
I know that I am.
Listen.
There's a difference. Hope that.
Okay, listen. Even when you die, you still gonna be learning.
A few days after speaking to Pops, Natreboy would speak to Eliana's sister for the first time as well.
Peace reflection.
Peace reflection. Who is this beautiful woman right here? That's Jasmine.
I am your big sister.
Damn. I can't look at you. I cannot look at you like my wife. No. Oh my God.
He don't look like his wife.
You hear this nigga?
I ain't gonna lie.
Trying to get the sister too.
Like, you look
This
just
ninja.
like you, Eliana. Oh my God. This woman bad as hell.
You shouldn't even be saying that while my sister right next to you.
What's wrong with you, man? You beautiful. What are you talking about? Like, relax.
I'm not saying I'm not beautiful. I don't need you to tell me I'm beautiful. I'm just saying you going a little bit hard about that.
I'm being tested. All right, Reflection. You right. You know what? I'm sorry. You know what, baby? I'm sorry.
Is that Gran? Yes.
Oh, what's up, Grandma?
Look at she's smiling.
Grandma, motherfucker. So
I'll rewind that
Grandma
part.
back on, man.
I'll rewind that part. Grandma
Recently,
play it.
Yes.
Oh, what's up, Grandma?
I ain't no grandma, motherfucker.
God bless Grant. Grant said, I ain't your grandma, Mother Tucker. Mother Tucker. You gotta look grandma ready for his ass. I ain't your grandmother, Mother Tucker. Oh, that was fun. I remember watching that in live. That was funny as hell.
I'm beautiful. I don't need you to tell me I'm beautiful. I'm just saying you going a little bit hard about that.
I'm being tested. All right, Reflection. You right. You know what?
Now watch Velva smile when she see her grandma.
Yes.
Oh, what's up, Grandma?
I ain't no grandma, motherfucker. So
Grandma back on, man.
Recently, it was a little spat between you and my dad, or whatever. And
here we go.
Look at that.
Look at Grant.
Well, fuck you, bitch boy.
I love Grant.
Now this Ileana's sister right here.
Gotta love Grandma.
Now watch this.
They say.
Peace, Reflection. Who is this beautiful woman right here?
Who is this beautiful woman right here? Now, mind you, even if you didn't know who she was, nigga, you could have kept that to yourself. What kind of devilish, lustful, demonic, sick, disrespectful ass shit is you on, my nigga? Let's go.
That's Jasmine.
I am your big sister.
Now, you heard her just say, I'm Ileana's big sister. Look at the face. See, this is the face of a demon. Now, if he act like he didn't know who she was then, he know who she is now.
I ain't gonna lie, I'm attracted to you.
You heard the nigga? I ain't gonna lie, I'm attracted to you. Ileana is right here the whole time. Do you hear her interject? No. Do she feel disrespected? Probably. Hell motherfucking yeah. Dirty ass, yellow teeth, ugly, ram, goat, yak head. This nigga look like a ram, goat, a yak, all in motherfucking one. A yam goat. Let's keep it moving.
This woman bad as hell.
Look at him. This woman bad as hell. This is her sister that he talking about right in front of her face.
You shouldn't even be saying that while my sister right next to you.
Exactly, sis. You see this wicked ass smile? This is a wicked motherfucker right here. But it gets more disrespectful. Watch this. Now look how upset and distraught her grandmother look. And her grandma knows her grandbaby is in the presence of Satan.
Oh,
Grandma? I ain't no grandma, motherfucker.
She checked that nigga. You see little idiot Anna? Her name ain't even Ileana. Her name idiot Anna. This nigga gonna say, what's up, grandma? That's not how you approach nobody, grandma motherfucker. Her grandma clearly just basically said, I don't like this motherfucker in her statement. That's what I got from it. And Ileana gon' succumb herself and submit herself all in this nigga arms in front of her grandma. How you disrespectful ass little thotty bot. Sis, if you watching, beat her motherfucking ass one good time when she come back. Cause she's a little disrespectful motherfucker. This nigga sitting here making a joke out of your grandmother and that's funny?
It's not as if the attacks on Natreboy from Pharaoh and Ashe Divine had ever slowed down. But after that conversation between Natreboy and Eliana's sister, their attacks would ramp up significantly.
Natreboy is one of them niggas where when he was a kid, he do some shit around your house, he break some shit, and then when you whoop his motherfucking ass, then the nigga, he crying extra hard. Everybody got one of them cousins that when they get a whooping, they extra crying. Them motherfuckers trying to make the parent feel bad for whooping their motherfucking ass for doing some shit they knew they shouldn't have did. That's exactly what the fuck Natreboy doing. He did some shit he knew he shouldn't have did, I'm chastising his ass, and now he trying to make me feel bad for chastising his ass. Nigga, move your motherfucking hand so I can whoop your motherfucking ass.
You didn't been starred in gay motherfucking porn. You didn't had your anal cavity penetrated. What man you know like to get their ass played with? Like to get jacked off by the same sex? Huh?
He's a narcissist with a personality disorder.
He got all these different type of identities going on. First he's this, and then he's that. Then you a kid. You pure at heart.
I'm gonna keep whopping you on your motherfucking head for the people. You in a torture rack, and I'm not gonna stop till I break your motherfucking ass.
Now I still got that motherfucking link. You thought you had got that shit removed off Pornhub, but I still motherfucking got it.
The relentless barrage of online attacks will pressure Natreboy to go live and do something that would catch a lot of people off guard.
In that video, that was me, bro. The homosexual video. Like the video with the white dude, I was me, bro. Like, I'm gonna just tell you right now, it was me, you know? And that's just a part of my life where I was just doing anything, you know what I'm saying? It's wild shit. I was doing crazy shit for money. Did y'all hear me? Did you want to clip that? Oh, he admitted it. I did a lot of homosexual acts, you know what I'm saying? For money. I'm not a homosexual.
He was creating a whole atmosphere in carbonation for us to protect him and be like, oh yeah, he's not gay.
In an attempt to put the gay and pedophile allegations to rest once and for all, Natreboy would do a candid interview with Sonetta days later.
Have you ever had sexual intercourse with a man?
With a male, yes, I have. It's pleasures that men there's erotic zones that, you know what I'm saying, it's stuff. If it was up to me, I tried being, I'm not gay. I'm just not gay. That's not my thing. That's how I know sexuality is not a choice.
Hold up. You had sexual intercourse with another man, Natreboy?
Yeah.
And you say you're not gay, Natreboy?
No, I'm not.
So hold up. I'm confused, bro. So what is gay? What is gay, man?
If you are sexually attracted to a man,
no, that's not what gay is, brother. Yes, that's one of the stages, but also when you are having sexual intercourse with another man, brother, that is also gay, Nature.
Sex is for bonding. Procreation is a byproduct of sex. That's just a hand-in-hand thing. But sex is for bonding.
Brother, that sounds like some made-up shit you just made up just now, brother.
That's genetic. The family, the human being needs to bond to survive. Without
you can bond with your brother without touching each other's private parts, brother, or without him going up in your rectum. Oh, you can always bond.
Yep. I'm gonna have to rewind it for you guys a little bit. Hey Mimi. Someone's asking this to shut down. I was trying on the Wi-Fi, right?
I don't like this motherfucker in her statement. That's what I got from it. And Ileana gon' succumb herself and submit herself all in this nigga arms in front of her grandma. How you disrespectful ass little thotty bot. Sis, if you watching, beat her motherfucking ass one good time when she come back. Cause she's a little disrespectful motherfucker. This nigga sitting here making a joke out of your grandmother and that's funny?
It's not as if the attacks on Natreboy from Pharaoh and Ashe Divine had ever slowed down. But after that conversation between Natreboy and Eliana's sister, their attacks will ramp up significantly.
Natreboy is one of them niggas where when he was a kid, he do some shit around your house, he break some shit, and then when you whoop his motherfucking ass, then the nigga, he crying extra hard. Everybody got one of them cousins that when they get a whooping, they extra crying. Them motherfuckers trying to make the parent feel bad for whooping they motherfucking ass for doing some shit they knew they shouldn't have did. That's exactly what the fuck Natreboy doing. He did some shit he knew he shouldn't have did. I'm chastising his ass, and now he trying to make me feel bad for chastising his ass. Nigga, move your motherfucking hand so I can whoop your motherfucking ass.
You didn't been starred in gay motherfucking porn. You didn't had your anal cavity penetrated. What man you know like to get their ass played with? Like to get jacked off by the same sex? Huh?
He's a narcissist with a personality disorder.
He got all these different type of identities going on. First he's this and then he's that. Then you a kid. You pure at heart.
I'm gonna keep whopping you in your motherfucking head for the people. You in a torture rack. And I'm not gonna stop till I break your motherfucking ass.
Now I still got that motherfucking link. You thought you had got that shit removed off Pornhub, but I still motherfucking got it.
The relentless barrage of online attacks will pressure Natreboy to go live and do something that will catch a lot of people off guard.
In that video, that was me, bro. The homosexual video.
We know
like
that
video,
you them.
White dude. I was me, bro. Like I'm gonna just tell you right now, it was me.
We know that.
And that's just a part of my life where I was just doing anything. You know what I'm saying? It's wild shit. I was doing crazy shit for money. Did y'all hear me? Did you want to clip that? Oh, he admitted it. I did a lot of homosexual acts. You know what I'm saying? For money. I'm not a homosexual.
He was creating a whole atmosphere in carbonation for us to protect him and be like, oh yeah, he's not gay.
In an attempt to put the gay and pedophile allegations to rest once and for all, Natreboy would do a candid interview with Sonetta days later.
Have you ever had sexual intercourse with a man?
I remember that
With
too.
a male, yes, I have. It's pleasures that men there's erotic zones that, you know what I'm saying, it's stuff. If it was up to me, I tried being, I'm not gay. I'm just not gay. That's not my thing. That's how I know sexuality is not a choice.
Hold up. You had sexual intercourse with another man, Natreboy?
Yes.
Yeah.
And you say you're not gay, Natreboy?
No, I'm not.
So hold up. I'm confused, bro. So what is gay? What is gay, man?
If you are sexually attracted to a man,
no, that's not what gay is, brother. Yes, that's one of the stages, but also when you are having sexual intercourse with another man, brother, that is also gay, Nature.
Sex is for bonding. Procreation is a byproduct of sex. That's just a hand-in-hand thing. But sex is for bonding.
Brother, that sounds like some made-up shit you just made up.
That's genetic. The family that the human being needs to bond to survive. Without
you can bond with your brother without touching each other's private parts, brother, or without him going up in your rectum. Oh, you can always bond, brother. Yo, I bond with my brother, but ain't nobody putting nothing in my rectum, bro. What the hell is you talking about?
Bruh, why is you over here clowning? But you know what? On an educational tip, did you know it was a male G spot in the anus?
No, I don't know nothing about that, brother. Don't want to know about that, brother. When the pictures leaked and the videos leaked, and I think I seen it on Pharaoh's page, was that you on the operating table with the white man not molesting you, fondling you, playing around with you, and doing all kind of porn shit?
Back.
That was me.
He threw them
brother,
legs
you told me the other day that was not you. You told me on the phone, you said, brother, that's not even me.
It was me.
Natreboy lied. This is a screenshot from Natreboy to me. Me and Ashe Divine played the video of him doing, in the gay porno. He said, I forgive you. Then he said, FYI, that's not me in that video. He lied. The only reason he admitted this shit is because we was hammering on this nigga. We made him make that video where he was like, yo, the homosexual, that was me. Me and Ashe put that pressure on him. Had it never been for us, nigga, them pictures would have never got out. Him being a gay stripper would have never got out. Oh, none of that would have never got out.
No whip, I'ma catch him waiting at the bus stop. He wait on the bus for rides, I wait until the bus stop. Waiting till the bus arrives, spray when it...
Yeah, now I got to fast forward other people's stuff.
Have I ever let a woman disrespect you? Even when they are Mom, listen, let me ask you a question. Have I ever let a woman disrespect you though? No, I never let a woman disrespect my queen. What are you talking about? I would never I've been with you 2 years. I never let no woman ever disrespect you. How pretty she is. How many women have come to me? How beautiful has the woman been? Have I ever let any of those beautiful women disrespect you? No. Have I always put you on a pedestal? Yeah, you have. So why would you ever think that I would let one of these females come along and disrespect you, baby? I would never do that to you. I love you too much. You've been riding with me. In and out, you've been with me. I would never disrespect you like that, ever, yo. I love you too much, yo. I love you too much. I'd never do you like that, yo. I'm your protector, yo. I would never violate you for these women. These women, if they want to be with us, they're going to have to come through you. But they don't. But listen, babe. But when a woman come to me and she want to be with us, what do? You send her to me. I send her to us. We sit down and have a conversation, do we not? Yeah, we do. So what's the problem? It don't ever be like she reach out. Babe, be honest, babe. Be honest.
Boy, let her talk.
No. Tell the people what's behind all of that, though. It's a fear that you're gonna lose me. I mean, yeah, that's definitely. All right, so just say that. Don't come with the other shit. Just like, look, I feel like one day there's gonna be a woman that come along that's gonna take you away from me, and I fear that. To say that, you know what I'm saying? Don't hit me with all the yam. There's all this. I know what it is. I know what's behind it. I'm not gonna leave you.
Despite her intuition, Eliana decided to try to make it work.
Here.
What we got?
Peace reflection.
Let me see.
Huh?
Hey, baby bumps.
6 months.
Let's get it. What you got going on here?
I got about 7 months, so I have to go into 8 months.
Can't peel that back?
Here, go peel it back.
Let's see.
Whoa.
I told you. Yeah, I told you.
I'm trying to get us blocked.
Yeah, I told you.
Look at that. She had nobody.
They say peace reflection.
Straight from the. Oh yeah.
And this is for the tent, because we sleep in tents, but because it's a new baby, I don't want to roll over on the baby, so I got the baby's little bed for him.
You ain't get nothing.
Yeah, but we got newborn diapers because it's gonna be so small.
Yeah.
Aww. And just with the other diapers,
So
this
you
is
made
one.
these diapers.
Yeah.
These are the, what are they called?
These are the one size fit all cloth diapers.
So you made these?
Yes.
Let me see.
We made these.
I'm programmed to go through. I'm in my own game.
They ain't make
I'm
those.
playing my own game. And there are characters in my game, and everyone else is extras. They like puppets with a string. I love it. I love the game. Everyone else is extras. My own game. I'm playing my own game. And they are characters in my game, and everyone else is extras. They like puppets with a string. I love it though. I love the game.
He said he loved the game. He said he loved it. He loved the game. But baby, when you got the prize of a lifetime, you got the prize of the lifetime for playing the game. You don't play with God like that. I love it. I love it. I love it. I need it. Anytime. Da-da-da-da, da-da-da. I love it. Yeah, you love it. Love it a long time. Now, let's keep going down this rabbit hole. Let's keep it going. How did it taste? I ain't messing with no cheese. Have mercy.
I think.
Oh my God, Tron, please leave my Wi-Fi alone. Leave my Wi-Fi alone, please. Thank you kindly.
Freely before he's done, but we'll see.
And all of the low vibrational things that we like to think about cheating and you like her very deeply, it has nothing to do with any of that. It doesn't have anything to do with bond.
This man doesn't lie to her.
Like you watch the documentary, they're not doing this out of emotion, right? They are doing this out of pure logic because they understand the mathematics of what needs to be done, especially in the space and time that we're in right now.
Velvet is lying to herself. She's really trying to make this work.
And a lot of women are having problems. Yeah, a lot of women are having problems with getting, like, having sister wives and having yeah. A lot of women are having problems with taking in enough my husband, especially with knowing that the agenda is to build a nation under divine myself, and knowing that I cannot do it on my own, and to look at the benefits. There are actually benefits. You know, it's not even bad. There's really no negativity because with removing the and consciousness that, and how I treat her is how I treat myself. And if I treat her like that, then I don't care about myself. Furthermore, and deeper down the rabbit hole, if I treat my husband to the extent that I won't allow him to have another life and suppress his natural nature, is to say that I don't love myself on a higher different level. That's true.
Exactly. True love is liberating. It's liberating, and it's also, an understanding, right? If you understand your man, if you understand the way that he is and the way that he expresses himself and the way that he's here to populate, exactly. Then you would allow that to happen. And we as women have to practice allowance and go deeper into what allowance is in our hands. And it wouldn't be from an emotional state of, well, I don't want that girl over here. What about me? What about this? What about that? But to understand what we're here for and what we're truly doing is to see that it makes so
so much sense. You can't go outside of it.
Polygamy, it's nothing wrong with polygamy. Polygamy is not the problem, it's your insecurities that arise when you're faced with polygamy. You see what I'm saying? Because if you really think about the hangups, that most women express with polygamy, it's all insecurities about themselves. It has nothing to do with the man. It has nothing to do with the structure.
Try.
Polygamy. It's about the insecurities within yourself and the experiences that you face that gave you a false interpretation of who you are, because we are getting back into the truth.
They all should have jumped them.
But in Babylon, we have been trained to be under the false ego. So then when you're faced with doing something that is natural, it's going against your unnatural way of being. And polygamy is unnatural in Babylon. And so that's why so many people are like, no, you can't do that. Even some men are like, no, I do not want to be polygamous because like we say natural, but we could also place natural with normal. It's normal to have one husband with multiple wives. It is abnormal to think you should only have one man and one woman, and that is it. That is what's abnormal.
I see that Miss Serenity, aka Grace, aka Stephanie, has not introduced a new wife into she and Rambo's relationship. I wonder how she feels about polygamy now.
Together too. For there to be one woman and one man, I think that needs to stay in Babylon so that it doesn't need to exist at all. No, in Babylon, so that they don't need to. It's already we're overpopulated with the European mindset has been taking over the mind control that they have everyone under. So if they were to be monogamous in Babylon, that's better for us, because then us being polygamous, we're able to build the population through Christ consciousness. Through the Christ consciousness, we're going to teach these children I am. We're not going to teach them the lower European mind schools of thought that they have embedded into me when I was in school. That's not what I want for my child. So when I was like in high school and stuff, I would think like I would never have children. I would never put my children in heat. I would never do that. Like the things that I was going through, like my jobs, I knew I wasn't supposed to be working like that. As a female, that's not. It would drain my energies, and it's not work. It's not my purpose to be working like that. And everyone in Babylon thinks, oh, it's equality, female and male, but we're not. Equality is actually making everyone suppressing the message.
No, and I don't want to get twisted. If you believe in being a trad wife and that is your goal to stay at home, take care of children and raise them, and the husband go off and make the money if you can afford to, hey, have at it. Have at it. Just make sure it's your decision. Just make sure this is what you want. This is that you don't have any other underlying goals, aspirations that you can't fulfill.
Okay, hold on. Let me let y'all know something. If Combination has 30 men, and this is a documentary, watch the documentary already. Combination has 30 men, and each of these men have 4 wives. Some may even have even more than 4 wives. We could populate the entire world with only 30 men if every man had more than 1 wife.
I don't think you understand how population works and how 30 men could not populate the whole world. Well, I mean, it would be a challenge. I don't think she knows how big the whole world is. And I don't know how old Velvet is at this point, but come on.
We're bringing children into the world and they're just batteries in that point, like in that system. They're just continuing to amplify ignorance. But this is gonna. But these kids, that's not what they're gonna do. The children we're gonna have, they're going to be on what we're saying, and it's gonna. And these children are going to be in tune, natural children, and that no one's like never been to school, none of that. They're gods. They're gonna be like they're gonna.
Thank goodness this did not work out. I don't know what happened to her. She's definitely not in a polygamous relationship or whatever. But I hope she grew up and grew out that children don't need to be educated, because that's an idiot position. Excuse me. I'm sorry, you people who believe that children should not be educated. If you're going to function in this world, especially if you're living in Babylon. Now, if you and your husband and you guys are off living in some, Velvet hasn't had one damn baby, but she's got all this. She's educating.
Come from emotional imbalance. You could see the order to this, or how this is clearly what needs to happen. You would think like, okay, well, I'm gonna give birth in 9 months, and I'm sitting here for 9 months, and my man's gonna wait for me because I'm gonna have a baby. But then you're gonna be occupied with that child, and then you're gonna be focused on giving your love and your understanding and your energy to this child. What is that man gonna do? And you're gonna also want the help.
The man is supposed to do is he's supposed to be giving his emotional energy and love and to this child as well. Children need two parents to give them equal amounts of love and of support, and he's supposed to be supporting his woman while she is going through postpartum. That is what the man is supposed to do. He's not supposed to be knocking up somebody else. And also, in most cultures where they have multiple wives, you can only have as many wives as you can afford.
So you got your man, right? You got your little girl, right? And y'all together, but you find out 10 months down the line that he done cheated on you, and you mad because he hid it from you and he lied to you. And then you tell him in the midst of y'all arguing, you should have just told me. I probably would have never looked at it like that if you would have just told me. But then on the flip side, when you do get into a relationship with a man and he tell you that he put it in from the door, you still mad. You still got some type of hiccup about it, and you just like, I don't know.
He's talking about herself.
So then you go, be like, I'm not fucking with you. I'm gonna go find another guy, but I'm not gonna be with him. I'm gonna just have sex with him on the side. But he's still with his baby mom, and he got children with 3-4 other women. But you want to see him periodically back and forth, and then you're not in a polygamous relationship. You just didn't put a title on it. You just didn't accept the fact that that's actually your sister, that's actually your children, that's actually your man.
You just don't have any true order or structure to what you're doing. You're just doing it because of out of emotion. But it is what it is. Let's call it what it is, and let's not. Why are we doing it in a unorganized, lower self way? Why not organize it and have it be grounded and led by divine knowledge of self? Right. Why not instead of based on whatever your lower self needs that you feel that you need? We're doing it anyway. You know what I'm saying? Because it is our nature. We just haven't been to it in a way that allows us to look at it and view it in a very structured and objective way. Where the way we look at it is a way that we have to actually deprogram from. Right. So once we get out of that, we're still doing what we weren't doing, but in an organized, structured way. We're not looking at it the same way. We're looking at it through the eyes of, like Queen was saying, this is based in facts and mathematics. This is just our function. This is what we do. You know what I'm saying? It is natural to us. But if we're not doing it in an organized, structured way, it's gonna, like you said, it's gonna be very unhealthy for us. Where this unhealthy relationship is coming
because they're already in a system that's unhealthy. Everything they're eating and doing and working, it's all unhealthy anyway. And then they get into relationships with an unhealthy person. Unhealthy does not make healthy.
Right. It makes hella unhealthy. But going back to what you said, as far as like women, we're all polygamous and don't know it. I have an opposite situation. Where I didn't really deal with the men cheating on me, but me and my girlfriends in Babylon, we actually shared men. Like, no, really? I didn't really have. I'm not saying that the men I was with cheating on me. That was never an issue that came up. But I was thinking but hold on, my closest girlfriends that I had, we actually had sex with the same men and actually shared a relationship
emotional attachment to the man. We thought it was okay. So it's nothing to me to be with a man that, my girlfriend was with. But doing, what I was thinking about, oh, that's my husband. Oh, you don't do that with your husband. I think that's for women like that. We were like, okay, there is a boundary to how much we want to share, our men's with. But even with one of my Babylon friends, she was in a committed relationship, and she wanted to, as a gift, she wanted to allow her to have sex with another woman. And so she wanted it to be me. Why, I did not know, but she wanted it to be me. And she was like, I want to have that experience with my man. But I bet if we would introduce polygamy, she would look at it totally different way.
Yes, because it's a different, no, it's not the same.
It's what gets us. It's what gets it.
It's not the same thing. Having a tryst, a one night stand or threesome, and sharing a relationship with a man is totally different. But these women have had very limited sexual encounters. I mean, Stephanie's talking about how she and her friend shared a man. I mean, I'm not here to kink shame. Whatever you're into, like I said, as long as it's your decision. And you're right. They look down on women having multiple male partners, because all of this information about polygamy, all of their education on polygamy and how it's supposed to go, comes from a man, came from Eligio. It didn't come from, something that they came into this desiring. I believe Joy did come there to be part of Natreboy, to be one of Natreboy's wives. And but I know Kendra didn't go there in any kind of a relation. Same as Vibes. She obviously didn't want to be in a polygamous relationship with Eligio because they ultimately left. Hey, Ebony Dancer, what's happening? We're just sitting here watching this Women of Carbonation Roundtable.
What if I told you that the key to manifesting your dreams isn't in working harder?
Is that Captain? Is that the Captain? What is up going on, Cap? I miss you, darling. I miss you. Where have you been? And I hope all is well with you, Captain. Hope all is well with you. I miss Captain. I missed you. I'm glad to see you. I'm glad you okay. I'm glad everything is fine because you weren't here. But hope all was up. What's up, Maderi? What's up, Maderi? Carter, if you don't get down. We forgot to put on the where my Natreboy song at now? You forgot to put on the Natreboy song. If it's still here, did I take it down?
Love behind bars we should be. Natreboy, the man who thought he was free. Living life on the edge, breaking the law. Now paying the price, feeling the raw. Behind concrete walls. His freedom's restricted. Thought he was invincible, but he got convicted. No more running wild, no more living large. Natreboy locked up behind these bars. Scheming and plotting, trying to deceive. Natreboy thought he could always achieve, but crime catches up. There's nowhere to hide. In the web of justice, there's no room for pride. Locked behind bars we should be. Natreboy, the man who thought he was free. Living life on the edge, breaking the law. Now paying the price, feeling the raw. Behind concrete walls. His freedom's restricted. Thought he was invincible, but he got convicted. No more running wild, no more living large. Natreboy locked up behind these bars. Scheming and plotting, trying to deceive. Natreboy thought he could always achieve, but crime catches up. There's nowhere to hide. In the web of justice, there's no room for pride.
I forgot to play the Nature Boy Locked Up song. We ain't hear that in a while. That's right. Now we're gonna get back. I wrote that dumb song, right? Y'all remember, I am a beginner songwriter. I'm a beginner. I do what I could do. I do what I could do. Now this one, I'm gonna do one for my brothers. Don't worry. I just gotta get my writing skills together. That's my song. My song, Maderi. I did that. Y'all know this one I did for my sisters while we at mid-break. This one is for my sisters. Don't worry, I got one coming up to you, my brothers. But this one for my sisters. May y'all all stand up and rise, baby.
Hey sister, let me put on your crown, since you've
Hey,
been
Bonnie.
down too long now. Sisters, pick up one another, let me put on your crown. I miss that smile you used to wear, shimmering like sun in the air. You're a queen, just remember, let me put on your crown. Rise up, sister, don't fall, you are the queen of it all. Rise up, sister, stand tall, let me put on your crown. We walk together through the storm, in my arms you'll be warm. You're a queen, don't you see? This crown was meant to be. Rise from the ashes tonight, your spirit shining so bright. You're a queen, don't you see? This crown was meant to be. Hey sister, hold your head high, we're gonna touch the sky. You're a queen, strong and proud, let me put on your crown. Rise up, sister, don't fall, you are the queen of it all. Rise up, sister, stand tall, let me put on your crown. Rise up, sister, don't fall, you are the queen of it all. Rise up, sister, stand tall, let me put on your crown.
That's for my sisters out there. Y'all keep rising up. Y'all keep rising up. I'm glad you guys liked it. That is songs called, sometimes we forget that we have a crown. And sisters, if you see your sister crown falling, put her crown back on. Y'all keep, all of us got crowns. All of us got crowns. And don't forget to adjust. You know I play Old Nick Nick, but not now. But Old Nick Nick. Oh, happy everybody all year round. It's Nick Nick birthday. Don't forget to tell Nick Nick happy birthday today. I'm gonna say it a couple of more times. Sorry. Let's get back to this, guys. Oh yeah, that's why I really stopped it. See, we got the new polygamy, right? We got the new polygamy that's out. And the new polygamy is a game called Polygamy Pimping, right? It's called Pimping Polygamy. Not pimp, it's Pimping Polygamy, right? That is the new polygamy that's out. They have to pimp it. So while each one supposed to have their own house, but remember, this is supposed to be for rich men, right? Who can afford it, not for the broke men. So they changed it to whereas all of them live together, right? They all live together and they have to bring in the money and give all their money to the man. That's the new pimping. I mean, that's the new polygamy, right? That is the new polygamy. So just be wary. Still, a lot of these people, these young folks don't understand they don't understand polygamy. So they're gonna go with whatever new age stuff that we do. Right? That's what they're going to do. They don't understand it. Oh, it's Mimi birthday. It's Mimi birthday and it's Nick birthday. Again, it's Nick birthday again. And it's Mimi birthday. Oh, shucks. Oh, shucks. Here you go, Mimi.
Making candles, it's a special day. Friends and family gathered. Let's celebrate. Happy birthday.
On the 14th. Oh, let me take my damn. Don't be talking about. Don't be coming in here messing up Nick birthday again. Let her have her 365 birthdays. Okay, damn it. Don't come in here messing up her birthday. Now let's get back to this, right? I'm a little nasal, so I know that's why I'm not talking all that much. Well, I remember them days, Mimi. I remember them days.
Yeah. You know, and that's why we need men for that logical standpoint, and that's why it takes an emotional, intuitive woman mixed with a logical, man to make that union. Yeah. You know, it's like we operate so much in our emotions that our big ball of emotions just goes in on that man. You know, and it can't be like that. Can't let your emotions over. Drive you into a situation where you're missing out the life.
Females can't have more than one husband because that's not. That's not.
That's not. No.
Because a lot of women ask that question. They're like, well, if we can't have more than one partner, why can't I have more than one partner? Normally, the reason why women think like that is because they have masculine energy.
Yeah, I think women want to be a man. Yeah, it's like you just want to do what he's doing because it comes from a world where we can be like the man. You can put on your little suit. You can have a false sense of independence. The feminist movement made us think if you can do it, I should do it too. And that's where you don't want it. That's how many things you want.
Let's go into the false sense of power. Yes, because I you said that. So when yeah. Well, it just gives us as a woman, it just gives us a false sense of power to, just like you said, to do what the man is doing. But deeper than that, when we look back at the anatomy of a woman and a man, it's two totally different things. The woman has an internal think of vagina like a womb. Like a womb, like you put your well, just imagine you have a cut on your arm, right? Yeah. Do you want everybody to stick their finger in that cut? No. You don't know what these people. You don't know what type of energy these people got to be sticking their finger in their mouth. So when you think about a woman like that, it's like why would you want to have multiple men going in and out? Plus, when you look at every man, like every woman starts out with the same vagina size. We all have
Whatever company you run, you can manage it with Monday.com, even if it's low cost.
just for I don't even know what purpose. No, there's no purpose for having a trophy. It's not even a trophy. It's just like somebody that's there that has no purpose, that has no function, and then this takes value away from the men, away from that man.
Oh my gosh, Sean, stop it.
Joy, can you hear me now?
To what is. You are less connected to what life is. Not to say that you are not you don't have a purpose or anything, but I guarantee you if a less melanated being was to connect to a melanated being, that melanated.
God damn it. Jesus, Mary. Joseph. Keep messing with my daggone you better get off my damn Wi-Fi. Sorry, replay gang. But for some reason, the internet has not been working right these past couple of days. Jesus. That's that bullshit. That's that bull crap. Mm-hmm.
What the hell is she even saying? None of this makes any sense. And she is saying it with authority and conviction.
Mm-hmm.
In a way that allows the other men to think that you like them, will create confusion. It will create a whole bunch of, and men don't take their women lightly. Men, how many wives he's going to protect and provide for all of them. So having a false, or having a fear that your man don't care about you or that he doesn't love you is just something that a trauma that you went through in your life that you have to get over so that you could really realize that he loves you and care for you. Through him protecting and providing for you and giving you divine knowledge of self, the very essence of saying that he cares about you.
You're balancing each other because 1 + 1 is 1, right? Yeah, and women they don't want to have multiple husbands. Because, when we were out there in the world, and even women today, or you're going out and going out with a man and you have sex with him, in your mind, you just want to be with him. But if he doesn't choose you, then you go on to the next until you find that man that really wants to be with you. Because I know for me, when I was in Babylon, I was already programmed on my Babylon grandmother. You go out there, and you find you one good man and you be with him. Well, I tried that and it didn't work. I thought every man that I met was the one, but because I didn't have that structure and order, and I didn't have that masculine energy to tell me my purpose and give me the understanding, I just went out there trying to find my masculine counterpart, and and that's why women today think it's okay for us to they go with the idea that it's okay, the men can do it, we can do it too, because that's what we're doing. But then we're getting ourselves out of that. So then when that man does come, then your woman is all out of whack and all out of just let anybody up in it.
It's called pussy memory. Pussy memory. Vagina memory. Because your walls, it's a muscle. Your vagina is a muscle. And you just keep, it's just like when people work out and they gain weight and they lose it, and then they gain weight and then they lose it, and then they skinny all over crazy and you got stretch marks all over the place, and people are like, ugh. Yeah. That's how it is with a vagina. It's like you don't want to destroy it. That's your throne. That's a sacred space. You know what I'm saying? Why would you just? Especially if the man is not moved by divine mind himself, he's not moved by divine mathematics. Why would you?
I think that she is going 100% off of what she imagines and what Eligio has told her, or other men have told her in her life, because he was not her first relationship. Remember, she was in a relationship with Omac, and then she was with that Jose guy, and probably others before that. And she's just winging it. She has no idea. The vagina is made to contract and expand.
No, she has an idea. She's just doing, at this point, they're on Nature Boy's TV, right? So they have to, again, put it the way he teaches them. She don't believe that sugar honey iced tea. None of them do. But you know, these were the days where they used to get together and let us hear this bullshit, right? It's like a bunch of blah 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 la 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 la. I don't hear nothing they saying because it's all bullshit. But we going down the pipe hole because I see a lot of new people that sing like some of the end, never seen the beginning, and vice versa. So this is what we're doing.
Hence, that's why when we have babies.
Can you please talk about like how to deal with insecurities? Like what, you know, I'm having a hard time with feeling insecure. How do we fix that? How do we, you know, she was genuinely
Velvet did a video where she wasn't
like,
there.
about it. And wondering about it.
Yeah, she did.
Oh, here we go. This video is 6 years old. It was.
Yeah, Nick. Yes, birthday girl. She did a video.
Has energies, there's not just feminine energy and male energy, there's a like personality energy, there's how you express yourself, the light that you give is based on like what alignments you have with these celestial bodies, the planets. When you took your first breath, like it all came into one piece and made you, and no one could be better than you. So one thing with insecurities is to read your birth chart, to like your aspects, so that you can understand more. Like, wow, I just read that and it just told me how my
Oh, be quiet, Mimi.
Like that is true. I do that. I am emotional. Like it says it, and it's true.
Yeah. It's also owning, like taking responsibility for it, but not letting it hinder you, but acknowledging it. The first step is to know that you have a problem, to be able to begin to make it over problem
instead of a weakness. Exactly. When you're aware of your weaknesses, when you're aware of where the limitations are, that's when you're able to work on them. That's when you're able to grow. And there's growing. It's not comfortable. There's no growth and comfort, but through growth, there's comfort. There's no growth. There's no comfort in growth. There's no growth and comfort.
There's no
right?
comfort in growth.
Growth ain't always comfort. Growth ain't always comfort.
And most of the insecurities too, you know, along with the astrological energy of how light reflects itself in you, is the fact that you have traumatic experiences that you've been through that traumatize your root chakra. You know, your child.
Oh, God damn it.
Raised from your child. That was raised from your child. What happened to you to make you think like this, or to even be able to hold on to some of the things that you know, people trying to get to our heart, because that's information that was in from the world when we were kids. So
Now, reading, you're right. The videos got me talking about it.
And you'll see the patterns.
Well
deserved. It's not by chance or it's not by coincidence. And so when these things pop up, instead of suppressing them, acknowledge that, you know, how you feel and what the thoughts that you're having that make you feel that way. Because insecurity, it all stems from, like you said, a lot of times insecurity just stems from a traumatic experience, but that is within your astrological programming. This is a pattern that's going to continue until you address it. Because we're supposed we're here, and the universe is testing us and proving us to ourselves that we are divine, we are great, we are God. But if you don't allow yourself to be vulnerable in a space where, like, okay, something is happening and is making you feel a certain way, if you're not being vulnerable and open about the way that you feel and communicating that, you're never going to get down to the source of why you even thinking like that in the first place. Like, a lot of times it's just stemming from a thought that stemmed from an experience that, you know what I'm saying, that you were hurt. Right? Because really, if you have to understand that to yourself. When someone does something to you, take responsibility for it. Like, no, I did that. I need to own up to that.
This is
You
the
just had nothing
scary
to do
part.
with you. Say if someone you're driving, someone crashes.
This is the sad part about this philosophy, that if someone does something to you, it's your fault. And it's going to get deeper when Joy starts to finally open up to the group.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
that's a key trait of a narcissist, to abuse you, to
Based on traumatic experiences that I held on to, and I found myself in certain moments where I just was completely in awe with things that came up that I never thought were still there, because I felt like I had let it go. I had talked about it over and over and over, but I never truly expressed how I felt about it. I never truly accepted the fact that it was me doing it to myself. And every day I think about it, because I grew through that. I grew through that moment of saying, "Wow, like that. I did that for a reason. I did that to myself for a reason. Because if I was ever connected to what happened through those traumatic experiences, I would never be where I am today. Everything happens for a reason, and it led me to where I'm supposed to be. And I now have a man, and I am in a situation where everyone loves me, and I don't have to feel like I'm not loved no more. I don't have to feel like you will leave me. I don't have to feel like I can't communicate with you, because I have it all around me every single day. And your universe is going to speak to you. Your universe is your subconscious. It is you. So you have to be able to see the subliminals. You have to be able to see your subconscious through the people walking around, through the things that's around you, to know that, okay, this is my mind. I'm in my own mind. I'm showing you myself on a different frequency. I must take heed to it. I must understand that it is me, and move forward like that, versus creating this illusion of separation and be like, oh, you're unique. This, you'll never be able to get the messages and the lessons that you need to learn to grow and overcome those things that you're supposed to.
Yeah, with our insecurities, I feel like we feel uncomfortable to bring it out, because, like you said, the illusion of separation. That person's gonna look at me a certain type of way, or in my relationship, in my union, he's gonna think that I'm crazy, or if I bring this up, or if I say I'm jealous, if this makes me nervous and I feel jealous, then I'm gonna look a certain way. But it shows strength. It shows that you can face yourself and you can see yourself in another person. You can reflect those aspects of you, to be able to learn from them. And it's beautiful to be able to embrace who you are, all of the parts of who you are, and everything that you went through, to fine-tune yourself and get in tune with who you really are, to be powerful.
Yeah, and the weakness is not dealing with it. And I know, for me, one of my insecurities throughout my life is thinking that, no one cares about me. Yeah. In this situation, in our relationship, if there's another woman who won't care about me, then I realized, do you care about yourself, right? As long as you care about you, and you have you know who you are, it don't matter. Everybody will fall into suit. You gotta have boundaries and standards for yourself and what love is. Well, love is understanding, but I will say of how you want to receive affection and how you want to be treated. And so we shouldn't put it on the other person, reflect it back to you to show you need to show yourself. This is how I care about myself, and how I love myself, because I love myself because I understand who I am, and I don't need anyone to come to me to try to understand me, because if I don't understand myself, what makes you think that anybody else can understand you? So if you in a polygamous relationship, just remember to care about
My first year teaching, lesson planning was rough. I was spending so much time after school and on weekends looking for resources to use.
To care about yourself, don't feel bad when he's with another woman. That's their time, but can you care about yourself? I'm okay, I'm good. That don't mean nothing. That has nothing to do with me. And I think that's what women do when the man is with the other woman. She's making it be, he doesn't care about me because he's with her. But that has nothing to do with self-care.
So she others as you want wish to be treated, because it does come back to you. Right. So I think you get a little bit vulnerability.
Yeah, let's get real.
I I experienced that recently, and I faced myself in a moment, and I realized the reason why it was a bit of conflict. You know, there was a bit of resistance there, but yeah, absolutely. I did feel resistance there, and it wasn't because of what was happening, but it was because of how I was thinking and the things that was going through my mind, all of the things that I was subconsciously programmed with. It came to the surface for me, and I didn't like it. Like, he straight up asked me, I was like, no, I don't like this. Like, we wasn't even doing nothing. We was just sitting there together, and I was like, no, I don't like it. And that was the most realest moment for me ever, because we're so used to lying about how we feel. We're so used to lying, you know, and being in a relationship with my husband, he has taught me to just come out, because you will never be able to address whatever it is that's inside you if you just keep lying about it and try to hide it and tuck it in. It's just going to keep showing its face eventually, and you never work on yourself. So I was like, I'm gonna just apply it. I'm gonna just apply the information, and I did it. And usually when I don't apply the information, I get a resistance from our universe, and it becomes confused, and a whole bunch of chaotic things start to happen. But when I am honest with my reality, and I'm completely transparent, that actually the opposite happens. Everything actually the opposite happens, and it runs smoothly. It's like, okay, we're getting somewhere now. We can communicate, and it was a beautiful awakening for me, because I realized what I need to work on in that moment and look at her more of myself than what I was in the beginning.
Right, like with myself and being vulnerable. It's with my astrological energy. It's I've known in my chart. I can feel like it's me against the world. So I have to keep a healthy perspective, and that's what I'm noticing. Just to be, like everyone was saying, be embracing and accepting.
Exactly where you're Parker.
Expressing myself.
Parker,
So I can be
straight up self.
Now, can I ask you knowledge?
Yeah.
I don't think women know about their vagina very much. But it's
He
all
said,
over.
no, he didn't say that. He didn't say like what he said. He said, I don't think women understand about the vagina.
Yeah,
I've
tell
only
us.
had one my whole life. Don't need you.
No, let him
So,
tell us. Let him tell us.
But let's see what cockamamie information he has about the vagina, which he's already infected poor Velvet with this nonsense.
I want to add this. The woman's vaginal walls are so important. I don't think women understand this, because I don't think they understand the technologies of the vagina. If you have multiple males have different penis sizes. So when you take a male that has one penis size and another that has another penis size, what you have to realize is that your walls have sensors on them. You know how it feels when the penis goes inside?
No.
The inside of your walls, and you can check this up on YouTube, has sensors, hundreds of sensors that once touched, creates Kundalini energy, which is bonding energy. This is what bonds your energy and his penis. On the sides of his penis is if he's supposed to be uncut. He's supposed to have foreskin. That foreskin is supposed to interact with that and create a Kundalini bond. And what happens when you have an orgasm? You suck into the cervix, right? Creating what? Creating a greater chance for you to get pregnant.
Yeah.
So if you don't orgasm,
that's not true. The
He
thing
said what now?
is,
Say what
bet
now?
you these women were not having regular orgasms.
Say what now?
I bet you they weren't. Just the way they talk about sex, it's joyless. It doesn't sound like it's enjoyable at all to them. Like it's a function that they have to perform. And he just assumes they have orgasms.
At the same time, it's supposed to be an orgasm at the same time. But what happens is when the woman is having sex with a man with this penis size, and this penis size, and this penis size, is that she's only going to be able to bond with the man with the biggest penis size.
That's a lie.
They're not going to be able to touch those walls and those sensors to create the Kundalini energy
You know, that's the orgasmic energy that she had flowing. He's not gonna be able to rub those walls, those sensors, to create that bond. So your bond is always gonna be stronger with one man than the other.
That's just ridiculous. These people, none of them, and he is a freaking sex worker. You would think he might have. He doesn't research anything. He just goes off of his own base knowledge.
No.
I bet you this motherfucker.
Physically, and so therefore you have problems with procreation, because it's supposed to be a kundalini energy flow between you and that man. This is why a woman's only designed to be with one man.
Nick, give me your phone.
That is so not true.
But if you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 men on one woman, that vagina is not gonna be the same as the penis will stay the same.
One man will win.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. But when they
spreading this stupid information, and I pray that these women have gotten educated about their own organ and male organs, and this whole idea that, you know, you're going to only have emotional feelings for a man with a larger penis. That's not true. That is, I mean, it's ridiculous. I don't want to go into my own personal sexual history, but I can speak from personal experience. That's definitely not true, because you could have a big giant Wayne Danger and
Here's a video of a woman using the Wi-Fi detector to discover the hidden camera in what appears to be her Airbnb, and it looks like the person that
and be the dumbest dude in the world, and probably what
way longer than you have. So it's easier for you to hear the truth being born into the information age and having the information there to tell you the truth now, when they've been believing a lie so long that they have a cognitive dissonance.
Yeah, I am grateful. And I was born before the information age, but the truth was just in me, you know, to know the difference. Because when I was in Babylon, I understood that to have children, it has to be in a certain way. And I was raised in the country, and so I was raised by my Babylon grandparents. So she still instilled the values of how a woman should be with her husband. And then on top of that, I just understood that I'm supposed to be in nature, I'm supposed to be eating a certain way. And so even though I wasn't in the information age and I was there before cell phones came, I just understood it. So when the Uncle Master teacher, Natreboy, started speaking the truth, I got it. You know, him and I came from the same generation, and I just understood, and he gave me
her grandmother filled her head with a bunch of antiquated bullshit, and she fell right into Natreboy's ideology, which is unfortunate. I was raised by with I don't want to say by but with my grandmother who lived in the home with us, and my grandfather, and they weren't old-fashioned. My grandmother knew her worth. She never wore pants. She was a Southern Baptist, but she knew her worth as a woman. And she was not what you would call a trad wife. She always worked. She always had her own money, did her own thing. My grandmother was very supportive of her. So I don't understand these, I mean, I don't relate to this old-fashioned become one, but
I'm coming into being alive, and I know who I am, and
I don't know if that's saying me.
Struggling.
What do you think about the bonding? The bonding? I definitely feel the bonding.
What's up, boo?
Peace. Keeping a healthy perspective and just remaining open and honest and being vulnerable with myself, as well as taking responsibility and being forward. my debilitations.
So what's one of your debilitations that you have been faced with that you know you need to let go because it's taking
Like, so I would say suppressing the masculine energy. That was one. And I like I mentioned one earlier, feeling like it's me against the world, but that's also feels like that stems from traumatic experiences. So,
but what's that?
Like I've been sexually assaulted before.
Really?
I didn't. When I was sexually assaulted, it was like I'm not really sure like if I'm supposed to go into all the details. Just I see it as ingredients because it like it's that person was a reflection of me. I did that to myself, and I realized that was all ingredients to get me here and to keep me open to keeping a healthy perspective and being open and vulnerable and embracing everything.
But in order for you to get to that healthy perspective, you need to be able to talk about it openly and clearly, and it doesn't affect you.
So I want to ask you a question since that was something that happened to you. How did it make you? How did that experience make you look at men?
I would feel uncomfortable and
Ebony, that's Tori, aka Joy. She was initially came there to be with Natreboy and ultimately ended up with Musa and had a child with Musa. And it's really sad, this next part.
sort of I would feel slightly I would feel uneasy sometimes around a man, or I would feel distrustful, and not only with the man, but that I feel like that experience also made me distrustful with others around me, like distrustful
with everybody.
Exactly.
So it traumatized you with people in general.
Yeah. Yes.
And so you had like this very reserved, like, oh my God, no, you type of stance, and it's like a distant more than an inviting feeling when it comes to people. And so you're more quiet than what you would usually be if you are comfortable with a person or
No, she's not comfortable. You clearly see this. Her body language, tone of her voice, she's not comfortable in this setting at all. And telling her story of her assault is just exploitive.
I am being vulnerable, and I will continue to be vulnerable and open, especially with everyone. But
We hit it hill.
we're all in the hill.
We're all in the hill.
Yes.
We all fucked up. Everybody in here fucked up. We got flaws. Remember, you get into your story.
Yes.
Everything happened for a reason. We hit a hill. We're here to help each other. All of us got issues. All of us got things that we've been traumatized by, but we was made to overcome these things to help others overcome them. You are a leader of the world that watches you. So you have to be most vulnerable. You have to tell the world what you went through so that you can help somebody else.
He's just exploiting her at this
point. If you haven't been through it yet, then maybe you can't help somebody else go through that. But why not the people that have healed from that here help her heal right here so we can help someone else heal while watching. So let's talk about it. What happened?
Exactly, Ebony Dancer. That's what she tried to
I put
leave.
my trust in a male, and I put my trust in a male to protect me from being assaulted. And instead of that, the trust that I put in, like I said, I put my trust in the man to protect me, and instead my trust was broken, and it was abused. That's what happened.
Did you notice anything about your change?
I became very quiet. I became very secluded.
So you trusted him how?
I trusted him not to protect me.
Okay, what happened? What did he do?
I like in the military they do SART trainings, and that's like they show you like okay.
So you was in the military. This was in the military.
Yes,
You was in Air Force.
She was in the Air Force.
They give you trainings, and then they tell you.
Can you speak a little louder?
They give you trainings on sexual assault because it's something that is very common in the military, and they tell you to take a wingman, and I put my trust in a man to protect me. That I considered that person as my wingman, and my trust was broken. So,
What did you do? This is very dramatic thing. You don't even want to go into. I don't want to read this.
Well, this is how you know you're not healed from it. Until you're able to talk about it openly, until you're able to actually say, listen, this is what happened to me, but it didn't happen to me for no reason. Until you understand the reason it happened to you, can you ever heal and not carry it into the, you're in our space. So we're definitely wanting to heal you. We definitely want you to bring it out. We're not going to let you run from yourself. We're not going to let you just say, oh, well, she's not ready to talk about it. No, you need to be ready to talk about it. You need to be ready. All of us need to be ready to deal with our issues
talk about this.
readily. As soon as you're here to find it.
We wanted her to talk about this because it generated views and interest in his channel, and he get what do you call it, a thrill out of humiliating people, out of seeing people at their lowest point.
And brainwash was a person.
Little can go a long way. Your donation, no matter how big or small, goes
really sick. And I hate that saying that everything happens for a reason. That's just it is.
Your issue, overcome your issue, heal from your issue so we can heal. You cannot heal anyone else if you're sick. You have to heal yourself.
I don't
have
know.
the remedy of
I don't
knowing how
know,
to heal
Nick.
someone else. So we have to push you a little bit for you to bring that out because you're in our electromagnetic field. And so when we have issues, what do we do here in Carbonation?
Address them.
We communicate. Communication is key. You cannot let things sit in your chakras. Once we see things that are trying to surface, we try to put a little pressure there to allow them to come out. We're not going to allow you to sit there with that in our electrical magnetic field because it alters our existence. So you need to talk about this.
Like I chose him as my wingman, and like to go to clubs I've never been.
You have chosen to do what?
To be my wingman, to
be your wingman.
To be my wingman and be the person that was
Your battle buddy.
Supposed to protect you when you go out, and instead that did not happen. Like when I would call, I feel like there was always I felt that there was an ulterior motive when I looked back at it because like I was drinking heavily. I never really drank.
What was your Babylon age at the time?
I was 18.
18. You're now what, 21? Okay. So you go into a club with a guy. He was supposed to be your wingman. You were drinking a lot. You trusted him that he would look out for you. What happened?
That did not happen. They ended up carrying me back too. There was another guy that was at the club that I didn't even know. He didn't know. It was just another person from base, and they both like carried me back to post, and he allowed them to take they took me back to my room and
You need to be able to say it.
I was raped. It was taken advantage of. He did not protect
So they
me.
raped you. They said they sexually took something from you that you got consent of. Can you say that?
Yes.
Can you say it?
She probably has never even told this story before. She probably has never had it come out of her mouth. And this is just re-traumatizing her.
He took something from me that I did not sexually consent to.
And so you woke up the next morning. Was you cognitive of this happening?
I actually woke up to my wingman inside of me. And
So he was laying there drunk too, inside you.
no, it was the next morning. I woke up the next morning. I was still kind of hungover, and I just remember waking up to him being inside of me. But
Also, he was having sex with you when you woke up.
I was like, he was inside me. I woke up to him inside of me already, and I just remember passing back out. And then when I opened my eyes again, I just see.
You see him again.
We actually worked together, so I saw him often, and that's where I.
So how do you know you were raped if he was he was not cognitive?
Because she didn't give consent, dumbass. She did not give consent. She was intoxicated.
Duh.
And that is
You know
a crime
about that.
to have sex with someone who can't give consent.
Duh.
That's why you are serving life without the possibility of parole plus 10 years. Because you didn't know that or chose to ignore the fact that if someone says no or can't give consent, it is sexual assault, which is illegal.
Right, but how do you know the other guys raped you if you didn't have any consciousness and you were drunk? How do you know that the other guys raped you at night?
And that's also like insecurity within myself with the other guy, because I felt like I was drunk and I was drunk and I didn't remember myself here. Like, so I'm gonna explain one moment. I remember being like, it was all blacking out. I remember being taken back to the room and my wingman being like, I don't think we should be in here. And the other guy just being like, yes, no, she wants it. And I remember myself, I do remember myself saying like, yeah. And then he had the person, not my wingman, the other person. I do remember having sex. And I say sex, and that's something that I was very confused about within myself, because I feel like I honestly felt like that was not consensual because I was.
But you remember yourself saying yes, you wanted the sex.
Yeah.
Right, but you were so out of it that you felt like they should have been like, man, don't do this. And
that's why I felt like my wingman was supposed to come here, and that's why.
But you were saying yeah. You were saying yeah, I do want it.
Yeah, I remember saying.
So you do recognize you said yeah, and although morally it wasn't right,
no, legally
you was like, yeah, come on, let's do it. You know what I mean?
And that's why.
So it's not really rape legally. But
No. You're in jail, in prison, in Macon County, in Macon State Prison, because legally she could not give consent.
Morally.
Morally.
Like you made a mistake, and now you're saying a lot of women do this.
Yeah.
A lot of women do this. So you got drunk, and you was with the shits when you was drunk. But once you got sober, you was like, I didn't want to do that. But how was the man to know? Because they was probably drunk too. Were they drunk? They been drinking.
No, wingman didn't really drink. No, and that's why I said I felt.
Were you ever saying stop at any time?
No, I was.
But you did say yeah.
I did say yes.
I can't.
I said yes. I did say yes.
Okay, so here's the truth of the matter. How old were they? They were young?
No.
As far as your age,
What
it's
difference
about
does
your
that
age.
make?
Young, dumb, stupid niggas, horny. You were saying, yeah, they trying to get laid. From both perspectives, they trying to get it popping. You like, yeah, what up? Then they hit it. I say no when they was hitting it. So you woke up the next morning like, what the fuck did I just do? Because that's what alcohol does to you. Then you say, yo, they raped me. That's a scary thing to say because technically, legally they didn't, but morally they did.
He has it backwards. Morally has nothing to do with it. Everybody's morals are different. My morals might say that, oh, yes, any drunk woman I see, if I'm a man, any drunk woman I see, I can have sex with her. No, morals have absolutely nothing to do with it. This is talking about legal because it is a crime.
Because how would they know morals? Because they was young and dumb and stupid as well. True or false? You see what I'm saying? Here comes some young boys. You with the shits at the hotel because you drunk. That's the purpose, getting the drunk girl smacking. So as soon as, I used to be in the clubs. So, you know what I mean? The club scene is like, get the drunk girl, get her home, smack her. You know what I'm saying? If you like, yeah, she wanted it, and you're like, yeah, like, let's get it. And they do it, then later when you sober up, you like, wait a minute. Wait a minute, I didn't want to do that. What happened last night? I blacked out. Like, what? And then you wake up to somebody having sex with you because they've been thinking, like, she with the shits. Did they really rape you? Or were they being young and dumb and not having the morals and understanding that a young nigga don't have?
You hear this? You please somebody send this to what's that lady name? What is that lady name? That new lady he got? What is her name? So we could send her this appeal. So we could send her this appeal that this ninja don't know. No means no. We got to send this to his new lawyer. This is what she's defending, a man who is known not to know what the word no means. This is who she want to fight to put on the street. Somebody who has proven over time and time again, he does not know what no is, and also it's the woman's fault. What does being young and all this got to do with? Even though Joy told the story again and again and again, when the first night she got there, he ridiculed her and belittled her so much. And this the first night she got there. Then he went off to have sex with her. What is that lady name? I cannot think of that lady name. Somebody send her this, please. That this man don't know he know what the word no means. He just doesn't know what it means when it comes down to XEX, right? And that's just for him or any other man who have XEX, right? He think men are always right. Men are always right. Men are always correct. And men should not be held accountable for their actions when it comes down to bape. Because these are what grimy men do. So they see nothing wrong with this. Nobody in his chat, because I played this already, it could have been something new. I don't know. I'll probably go check it out and just read the comments. But they don't see anything wrong with this. It's about the dumbest shit I've ever heard.
No matter.
And she's supposed to be like, okay, take that to the judge that he convinced you to think that is your fault. Take that to his appeal lawyer. Get her on the phone now.
I had I woke up the next morning. It was just, I was still kind of hungover, and I just remember waking up to him being inside of me. But
Oh, so he was having sex with you when you woke up?
I was like, he was inside me. I woke up to him inside of me already, and I just remember passing back out. And then when I opened my eyes, I could see everything.
You see him again?
We actually worked together, so I saw him.
Now, not only does Mr. Nasty Nuts, Mr. Clubfoot, he doesn't acknowledge that she been baked. He doesn't acknowledge that he put something in her drink, right? Same thing allegedly DJ Academus did, right? They don't want to acknowledge they slipped stuff in these girls' cups, and then they blame the girls for doing it. But they never mention what we see is not the truth. You may see a lot of these young women out and about. This happened at work. You ain't got to be on no club, and they slip something. His reasoning is, oh, he was young. He wasn't that young when he went to go get the Mickey, right? And put it in her cup, right? He thought that out. But according to Natreboy, let's get back according to Natreboy, it's her fault. But okay.
That's where I
So how do you know you were raped if it was if it was not cognitive?
Because she didn't get consent, dumbass.
How do you know if it was bape? How does she know? A dummy? She didn't say yeah. She said she woke up and then got knocked back out. You dummy.
She did not give consent. She was entitled.
And I say sex, and that's something that I'm very confused about within myself, because I feel like I honestly felt like that was not consensual because I was.
But you remember yourself saying yes, you wanted the sex.
Yeah.
Right, but you were so out of it that you felt like they should have been like, man, don't do this.
And that's why I felt like my wingman was supposed to come here, and that's why.
But you were saying yeah. You were saying yeah, I do want it.
Yeah, I remember saying.
So.
No, she didn't say that.
You do recognize you said yeah. And although morally it wasn't right,
no, legally
you was like, yeah, come on, let's do it. You know what I mean? And that's why so it's not really rape legally. But
No. You're in jail, in prison, in Macon County, in Macon State Prison, because legally she could not give consent.
Exactly.
Damn, morally.
Like you made a mistake, and now you're saying a lot of women do this. Yeah. A lot of women do this. So you got drunk, and you was with the shits when you was drunk. But once you got sober, you was like, I didn't want to do that. But how was the man to know? Because they was probably drunk too. Were they drunk?
No, she said first of all, she's sleeping, right? She's sleeping. So obviously it's not a they that's going on. It's just a him thing going on, right? X is supposed to be with two people. She's not participating in it because she's knocked out. Something went in her cup. She's knocked out. So they are not having XEX. The man is using her body. So of course she cannot consent to it. She don't even remember doing it. Like anytime a woman is knocked out and she's sleeping and no movement or nothing, that is beyond alcohol. And there is no we had X. No, they didn't have anything. That man did, Nature Nut, because she's knocked out. Well, let's carry on.
No, wingman didn't really drink. No, and that's why I said I felt.
Were you ever saying stop at any time?
No, I was.
But you did say yeah.
I did say yes.
I can't.
I said yes. I did say yes.
Okay, so here's the truth of the matter. How old were they? They were young?
No.
As far as your age?
What
It's
difference
about
does
your
that
age.
make?
Young, dumb, stupid niggas, horny. You were saying, yeah, they trying to get laid. From both perspectives, they trying to get it popping. You like, yeah, what up? Then they hit it. You did not say no when they was hitting it. So you woke up the next morning like, what the fuck did I just do? Because that's what alcohol does to you. Then you say, yo, they raped me. That's a scary thing to say because technically, legally they didn't, but morally they did.
He has it backwards. Morally has nothing to do with it. Everybody's morals are different. My morals might say that, oh yes, any drunk woman I see, if I'm a man, any drunk woman I see, I can have sex with her. No, morals have absolutely nothing to do with it. This is talking about legal because it is a crime.
Because how would they know morals? Because they was young and dumb and stupid as well. True or false? You see what I'm saying? Here comes some young boys. You with the shits at the hotel because you drunk. That's the purpose. Getting the drunk girl smacking. So as soon as, I used to be in the clubs. So, you know what I mean? The club scene is like, get the drunk girl, get her home, smack her. You know what I'm saying? If you said, if you like, yeah, she wanted it, and you're like, yeah, like, let's get it. And they do it, then later when you sober up, you like, wait a minute. Wait a minute, I didn't want to do that. What happened last night? I blacked out. Like, what? And then you wake up to somebody having sex with you because they've been thinking, like, she with the shits. Did they really rape you? Or were they being young and dumb and not having the morals and understanding that a young nigga don't have?
I don't know what kind of animalistic.
Choose Optimal Mobile or pay the price. Switch and save up to 50% on your mobile bill versus Verizon and AT&T, and enjoy more coverage than Verizon and
tendencies he's constantly giving into. But there are some young men who know the difference, know right from wrong. You know, Eligio has trouble.
You was with him. The dude that you was with actually was like, I don't know about this. And then you was like, yeah, let's get it. Let's do it. Like, okay. They don't know how inebriated you are. I know how it is to get drunk and then not remember what the fuck I did last night. You were in a space, and this is why drinking is so bad, because demons take over. Sex demons come over, and all your subconscious demons take over sometimes and have you doing shit that you wouldn't do if you were sober. So your energy is flowing. So a part of you, what you would call like a demon, took over and it was like, yeah, let's do it. And so it did it, which was you. You know what I'm saying? And I'm just being real here. So you, because I'm a clear mind. They got it popping with you. Because you let them do it. It wasn't no like, stop, no. It was like, yeah, because of the alcohol.
That's
like,
exactly what he said.
Like, yeah. And you got.
That's the same excuse he used in his interrogation video with the cops, with the two detectives. He said, she said no, but it wasn't a no. And then he goes on. This is what, date culture is all about. Men not understanding that they're not entitled because they're horny to have sex with you. And it's.
You see what I'm saying? Niggas doing 10 years in the bin for a woman saying they raped them. And it wasn't even a rape case. But then you say, well, it didn't really, but the prosecutor will come in the office and be like, yo, and try to massage you to make it rape, just to get the case against them. Because, you know what I'm saying? They have ways of making it be like, say this when I ask you this question. And before you know it, you put somebody's two sons in prison over a situation that was misunderstood.
Misunderstood.
There's no misunderstanding.
Misunderstood.
The truth is, you overdrunk, you was young, they was young, y'all both did some stupid shit. It's over now. You learn from it. You know not to drink that much. You know not to fuck with them because they young and that nobody to trust. But as they young, you gotta forgive them. They thought it was cool.
Anybody forgiving you?
This from the person.
No, stop. Anyway.
This from the person who isn't forgetting anybody. He's still complaining about what Mrs. Bishop did to him. He didn't forgive her.
I
He
think
didn't
she
forgive
did.
his sister Tanya. He punched her in the face. I don't think he ever saw her again until
Alive.
she passed away.
Yep.
And he went to her funeral. He hasn't forgiven anyone. He hasn't forgiven anyone for anything. This is a really sick video. This is why people hate Eligio Natreboy Bishop. This is why there's so much emotion when people watch these videos. Chantel, yes, this is very triggering. I put the trigger warning on this video because while I've never seen the whole thing, I've just seen this part. I knew that some people were going to find it objectionable, but everyone is you and you are everything, and everybody you is
like someone drunk, and I said no, and he did it anyway. And I dealt with it the way that I did, and my friends at the time wanted me to, put charges out of him. But I thought about what Master Teacher had said about you got to be very careful using the rape. Well, what happened with me and this guy? We were just friends, and he never approached me in that way. And so he was on the basketball team, and he had got injured. So
it's nothing to do
Serenity,
with his
shut up.
affection or find you attractive, Grace. That's not what race is about. It's not what it's about. It's about power, control.
So he couldn't go.
Did you like him?
No, I didn't know. We were cool. Like, it was nothing. I was not attracted to him.
He knew that.
Yeah, but he never put any energy out on me that he was even attracted to me, and so.
You were just friends.
Yeah, we were just friends.
Sometimes women move in a way that they think is friends, but
Yes.
guys with the littlest thing automatically think you like them.
Exactly.
And you can confuse the situation. We have to learn how to come
Here we
up
go.
as feminine energy.
And that's what I learned through that. And so he got injured. So he was like, you want to come and hang out? Everybody's at the ball game. And I was like, okay. So I go to the house, and him and I just sitting, and he's drinking. I wasn't really drinking. And this is TMI, but I had no any interest in having sex, but I think I had like the infection. So I had medicine up in me. So I wasn't even like on that mindset of even doing anything. So he was drinking, and then it got late, and he was like, you want to just stay?
Serenity, why is something always wrong with your coach? After I turn around, something wrong with your coach. Ooh.
I'm not going to do nothing to you or anything. I was like, I don't know, it's kind of late. And he was just like, but I'm not, you're not like that. And so I was just like, okay. And so then we laid down.
What's your Babylon age at the time?
It was like 18, 19. It was probably about 19.
How old was his age? Same age?
Like 20, yeah, the same age. So I was just like, I don't know, He was like, I ain't gonna do nothing to you. So we lay down in the bed and just talking. Next thing I know, he gets on top of me, and I'm like, no, because I know what's going on down there. And I'm just like, no, I don't. Like,
wait, I got
This is sick.
Mm-hmm.
This is really sick. She's laughing, and I don't know if it's a nervous laugh, or she's just ignorant at this point in her life.
All the above.
But
we get possessed with that. That's our nature. You know what I'm saying? And depending on the man, you got no control, especially.
Then you're an animal. What separates you from a dog? If you can't control your sexual nature. If someone says no, they mean no. And they don't want you. But he's a great apologist.
The way we're raised, in the society we're raised in?
No, the way you were raised. Don't put that on all men. Don't put that. I mean, there are some sick, twisted men out there. But don't try and your sickness on the rest of society.
Hell, we're just going out there like nothing.
Yeah.
This is a young boy possessed with himself, possessed with a sexual, desire, and takes it from you. Absolutely wrong behavior, but it needs to be looked at, not cast away. See, they would have threw his ass in prison for the rest of his life for that.
Should have
and that's just a natural.
She may have saved other women from being his victim.
No,
This
she's
is
dumb.
I've never heard this part.
That's our serenity.
It's quite sickening.
Mama
I think
Willow.
that's fucked up. You want to hear another thing?
Well, let me tell you what happened.
Okay.
Because the reason why I think I trusted him, because he was all religious, carrying his Bible, like he was that.
That's the ones you gotta watch out for. Overly anything. I don't care if overly into sports, overly, or he or she. Anyone who is overly into anything, who are zealots about things, watch those people. Watch those people. He's probably sexually repressed and did not know how to approach women in a healthy.
I don't think we look at it. I don't think we look at it well enough.
Yeah.
I don't think we look into it well enough of the behavior, because I ran into women that wanted me to chase them down, catch them, then take it and make it feel real. And a lot of what I realized being an entertainer, being a gigolo, is that a lot of women like rough sex. They just love it rough, nasty and rough. There's a part of them that
there is a difference between consensual, rough sex and sexual assault. But this nitwit never learned that because he raised himself.
that likes it like that. And y'all can attest. And just be honest. Don't be no yes man. Be honest. Do you like it like that sometimes?
Yes. Okay.
Raise your hand if you like it. If you
Yeah,
even you, look, the one that got right in you. Wait, you see what I'm saying? So there is a part. No, I'm serious. I'm serious, and we don't look into this, right? And I think that women love attention sometimes, so it'd be like, a lot of women would be like, oh, I got raped. When the situation wasn't so, but in your situation, you did get raped. And that's a scary feeling to not be in control. But that could be a karma thing. We always want to bring the responsibility back on us in some kind of way. Believe me, no matter what happens to you in your life, always bring it to an understanding that you did it to yourself. If you don't do that, you will carry that into your next life, and you will have to reincarnate to understand the lessons again. We must always break the illusion of separation. Listen to me very closely. One thing I found that woman is that y'all like this shit. Y'all, and I never knew that. That was weird for me. To hear from a woman and tell me to rape her. Like, I'm like, choke me. Like, yeah, I want you to choke me a little bit. I'm like, what? Multiple women that and it surprised the shit out of me to know that women like that passionate, rough type sex. And I'm like, and I want to know why is that? Can you guys give me an elaboration?
We're very animalistic in our nature. I mean, nature don't play. When you look at animals and how they go at it, it's no joke.
See, that gives some people some masculine energy, and we like that.
That was a good point, but I want to hear her too.
I don't think so, because remember that documentary we had watched with the female gorilla and the male gorilla? She was pushing up on, like, she was like, you know, she wanted him to come get her, like, but he was like, no, I'm not, you know, he was like,
they're animals, they're primates.
But
We're not primates.
when we look at those animals, like, she didn't have no type of, like, she has a sexual nature herself. Like, we have sexual natures, and we suppress it because we don't want nobody to think we're a hoe. We don't want nobody to think that it's just, you know, some certain type of way. But just as the man has a sexual nature to go and procreate, we have that feeling also because we want that to happen. And really, everyone will be talking about they want it soft and gentle and all that, but you're not gonna want that all the time because when you have passion.
But from the man that you want it from, I can only imagine.
Yeah.
I can only imagine a dude that you only look as a friend and a nigga just goddamn take your shit. Like, hold up, my nigga. That's crazy.
Yeah, I think that we
took my shit.
We want that from the man we love, not from anybody, but we want. Because I've experienced that. Like I've experienced that with my husband. Like I have a sexual nature, and when I could be as open as I want to be with my sexuality. So I'm like,
what's wrong with you?
I'm listening.
No, you look sad as hell. No, but you look really sad. Y'all feel about it? What's going on? You want to talk about that? Like, embarrassed? Oh, you feel embarrassed because you didn't work it out like that in your own mind?
No, that's not
okay. All right, that's okay. You feel a little embarrassed, but that's okay. You didn't know. Now you know. Don't go around telling people you got rich. Go around telling people you get a little crazy when you drink, motherfucker. Like, tell them I get a little crazy. You know what I'm saying? Like, no, I'm serious. Like, but I know you felt violated when you woke up. Because you was like, what the fuck did I just do? Let me tell you, one time I was drunk, I run every light on it. No, I ran every fucking red light like for like 10 blocks. And my man the next day was like, my nigga, I ain't fucking with you no more, B. I'm like, what's wrong with you? Like, yo, my nigga, you ran like 10 lights last night. I'm like, what are you talking about? Like, yo, my nigga, not only did you lick off shots in the air, but you ran like 10, you was doing fucking crazy, nigga. Like, and I was trying to get home. You were supposed to take me home, nigga. You was running every red light. I'm like, no, I wasn't. He was like, yes, you was. I was like, no, I wasn't. He was like, nigga, yes, you was. And he was just like, I'm not fucking with you no more. You crazy, nigga. I didn't remember none of that. And I felt bad because he was really not fucking with me no more. Like, that was my man. He was like, nigga, you crazy, my nigga. We could have went to jail last night. And I didn't even know I did that. You see what I'm saying? When you drinking, it be other spirits that's be in you, your subconscious. You got a crazy nigga in you. There's a crazy chick in you. Let's not say it's some spirit that came and possessed me. No, that's the illusion of separation. The truth is, we all got different parts of us that sometimes we don't fucking like about ourselves. Like me, I got a very wild ass, animalistic, fucking do it the fuck ever ass person that's inside of me. And it's a part of me. It's a reptilian brain. Sometimes that reptilian brain will take the fuck over. It's a very rambunctious motherfucking part of yourself.
You are a human, a homo sapien, not a reptile.
No, it is a reptilian brain. That's the damn devil. He said it right.
And it's just wild and
You said it right.
It don't care about nothing, and it come out when you drink, motherfucker. That bitch come out. So if you drink enough and you drink the right alcohol, the right alcohol, I had your ass out here doing shit that you be like,
That's right.
No, I didn't say that. No, I didn't do that. No, I didn't. And you see what I'm saying? It's a part of you, and you gotta accept that. Like, look, man, I overdrunk. I told these niggas they could fuck me, and then I didn't know that they did. I wasn't conscious that I told these niggas they could fuck me, but then I woke up the next day and I was fucked. So at the end of the day, that was my fault. Nigga, like, I was young, dumb, didn't even understand how to drink. You know what I'm saying? I overdrunk, and then, you know, my reptilian brain took over. Nigga, like, and she a wild chick.
That's what it comes to with sexuality and us having that reptilian sexuality.
King, go get some water.
I experience it. I feel not animalistic. I feel like that inside of me. Like sometimes I feel like an animal. Sometimes I be like, wow, and be like, it sounds like an animal.
Yo,
and that shit turns.
Yo, get some water.
But that's why that masculine energy is that, because I would like to ask this question to a woman that holds nothing but feminine.
I will never do no shit like that.
Masculine makes us want to like get choked and get
I think that y'all be niggas,
these women,
like, you want to fuck yourself.
Exactly.
That's how you would fuck your own self if you was a man.
Well, what's
these poor women, I mean, I gotta say, they probably haven't had healthy relationships in the past. They haven't had.
I haven't had enough experience in sex with a male to where
you understand it. You reach that point of understanding if you like it rough or don't even know what you like.
yeah. I didn't raise my hand because when you asked that, the first thing I thought of was no. I was like a gentle, like I like that slow.
I thought that at one time
Until that's what I'm saying. I have yet to tap into that. I have yet to
Oh,
tap
when
into
you
that.
do, Pisces get freaky. Pisces get freaky. Start off slow and then goddamn turn into a UFC fight. I'm gonna be trying to tap out. They're gonna tap out. Turn into a UFC fight.
But also, I've never experienced, and I have.
It's gonna be a cage. Now what?
I have yet to experience an orgasm. I have yet to experience an orgasm. So of course.
Whoa! So you never had an orgasm?
Myself.
Oh, so you?
Myself, yes.
Okay, so you're a virgin.
I.
Basically.
No,
You ain't, if a woman ain't never.
that is not what virgin means. This man was near 3 years old when he was in. I don't know why she didn't get up and run.
For me, it could work for you if you apply to yours. In the process of that, you're gonna have your so-called family members that you vibrating higher than, casting stones that you saying that you fucking crazy, you're joining the cult, you're doing all kind of bullshit. You know what I'm saying? And they never gonna grasp it, but that's your demons that you have to overcome. If it was all easy, then it would be nothing to earn. That's what you're here to do. You become a piece of yourself to realize that you all of yourself. You are a piece of God condensed into one little being, going around life thinking that you're separate from everything. That's the obstacle. The obstacle course is to figure out life is an obstacle course. The objective of this obstacle course is to figure out that you are fucking God. Did you hear me?
Yes.
Say, I am God.
I am God.
No, you're not.
Fractal piece of God.
I am a fractal piece of God.
You're a fractal piece of
I'm
God.
to figure that out.
Wait a minute. Either you're God or a fractal piece. That's two different things.
Girl.
But these women, they don't know anything. Naive. They just repeat anything that came out of his mouth. He could
I am
have
not a drop in the ocean.
he could have really imparted on them some great information, some great knowledge, and built this
No, he could not. He's teaching them what he wants them to learn.
sustainable.
Everything is the woman's fault.
The
woman made him do it.
Caused division and strife between them. Made them jealous of each other. Her name is close up to 1,000 subscribers. You know,
Harlem at the time was the epicenter of the heroin trade and had been for decades.
Well, we got that already. I'm just gonna
Hi, we're visible. And
I tell you, boy, it's like Natreboy. He put it in their minds, just like narcissistic people do. This ninja thought that this was going to work on his case, right? He thought that he could manipulate you to think it's your fault because you're even, but that wasn't because he never even asked her how much did she have to drink, what did she have to drink. He asked her none of them questions. And there's no way. It's not the fact that a man can't get permission from a woman if she's intoxicated. The fact is she's out like a light. So that may at that point it ain't a we thing, it's a you thing. You just using my for JJ to do whatever you want to do. I'm knocked out. I know, right? Keep them outside. Keep them outside. Right? I might go on across the street on the Tony T page. I might go across the street because I got to get that chick some hours. But I have to give this one some hours too. But even who, guys, I'm going to catch you guys tomorrow. I'm going to start. I'm sorry for you East Coast people, but I got to start a little bit earlier. I'll be trying to come in like mid-time for the East Coast people and the West Coast, the West Coast people. But I got to go. Y'all probably have to catch the replay. But I probably going over there on the other side. I forgot what I was going to talk about. I really did. But anyway, I catch you guys here tomorrow morning. So what song are we going to end this with? Here we go. I catch you guys in a little bit.